on this triangle, we're going to try to find x, and so we're going to use sine. And so we'll put the sine of the angle, sine 45, and then we set it up as opposite over hypotenuse. So the opposite of the angle 45 is x. So we put x, and then the hypotenuse is 15 because it's across from the right angle. And so it's x over 15. And the next step is to move the 15 over, so to multiply the 15. So it's 15 sine 45 equals x. And all you simply do after that is punch that into your calculator, and that's what you get. Now to find x on this one, we're given the angle 35, and so we're going to use cosine. And so cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse. So cosine of the angle 35 is equal to adjacent over hypotenuse. And so you do the same thing when you multiply by 10 to get x by itself. So it's 10 cosine 35 equals x. Plug that into your calculator and you get 8.19. And the last one we're going to do is tangent, and we're given the angle 30 degrees. And so to find x, we're going to put in tangent of 30, and tangent is opposite over adjacent. So the opposite of the angle 30 is x. So x over adjacent, which is 7. So it's x over 7. And once again, we're going to take the 7 and we're going to multiply it over. So it's going to be 7 tangent 30 equals x. And then you plug that into your calculator and you get 4.04.
Oh.
Okay, so for this problem, you're given a triangle that has a side length of 10 and an angle of 35, and you're trying to solve for x. Would you use sine, cosine, or tangent? Then you solve for x. You can pause the video now to work out the problem on your own, or you can continue watching to find the answer. Okay, so for this one, I would use tangent because tangent is opposite over adjacent. And so, since this is the opposite, it would be the tangent of 35. I'll erase this so we have room. The tangent of 35 equals x over 10 because it's opposite over adjacent, so opposite is x and adjacent is 10. And so we're going to do the same thing, and we're going to multiply by 10 to take this away. So it's going to be 10 tangent 35 equals x. And from there, you just plug this right into your calculator, and so that would be x equals 7.